In Atchison, Kansas, the Pickman family moved into what seemed like a typical home in the early 1990s. Little did they know, the house was haunted by the spirit of a young girl named Sally, who had died there during a failed surgery. Strange occurrences began soon after. Lights flickered, objects moved on their own, and cold spots appeared in rooms without explanation. The family dismissed it as odd but harmless. Tony Pickman, the father, started experiencing more intense activity. He would wake up with scratches on his body, particularly on his chest and back, even though nothing in the house could have caused them. Sally's spirit grew more aggressive. One night, Tony was thrown across the room by an unseen force. He and his wife, Deborah, started fearing for their safety, feeling a constant presence watching them. The Pickmans invited paranormal investigators to the house. During one session, Tony was physically attacked, scratched deeply on his arms, in front of the investigators, leaving them stunned. As more paranormal teams visited, the activity escalated. EVP recordings captured Sally's voice, and investigators felt cold hands grab them. Some were even too terrified to return after their initial visit. Tony's mental state deteriorated. He started experiencing violent dreams where he felt Sally was trying to possess him. At times, he would black out, waking up with no memory of what had happened. One evening, the family saw a full-body apparition of Sally in their kitchen. She looked like a typical young girl, but her expression was filled with anger. She disappeared before their eyes. Terrified, Deborah reached out to psychics. They believed that Sally wasn't the only spirit in the house. There was something darker, possibly demonic, that was using Sally as a disguise to torment the family. The poltergeist activity worsened. Plates flew off shelves, and furniture moved by itself. Tony and Deborah's son, who was a baby at the time, would often scream as if something unseen was tormenting him. Fearing for their lives, the Pickmans temporarily moved out. However, the haunting followed them, with Tony continuing to experience scratches and night terrors even after leaving the house. Investigators speculated that Sally was a mischievous spirit, but the darker entity in the home was the true cause of the violence. Some believed it was drawn by the energy from the family's fear. Despite leaving the house, Tony continued to be affected. He and Deborah divorced, and Tony remained haunted by his experiences. He described feeling a deep connection to the house, as if it still had a grip on him. The Sally House remains one of the most famous haunted locations in the U.S. Visitors report hearing disembodied voices, seeing shadow figures, and feeling icy touches from invisible hands. Even today, paranormal enthusiasts and investigators flock to the house. Many leave with stories of unexplained phenomena, from physical attacks to mysterious EVP recordings of a little girl's voice. The Pickman story remains a chilling reminder that not all hauntings are harmless. The Sally House stands as a testament to the terrifying and inexplicable power of the paranormal.